This car is not from the motor pool.
No, it's not. Sexy though, isn't it?
So where's the office, back at Division?
He in the office, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back again with another movie review. I'm your host, writer, comedy guru, Bone. With me, as always, is my director/producer, Big Ed.
What's good, y'all?
Today, we're going to review the movie Karate Kid Legends trailer, which stars Jackie Chan as Mr. Han, Ralph Macchio playing himself again as Daniel LaRusso. Danielson, yeah. Ben Wang as Li Feng, and Joshua Jackson as Victor. It's set to be released next year, May 30th, 2025.
2025, man. It's going to be off the chain, man. Another Karate Kid movie. First, I didn't believe that they was going to do it, but especially with the collaboration of Jackie Chan. But now we here. Shit, I'm ready for it, man. And all those fans that's still watching Cobra Kai, I know y'all hoping to see some of the people from Cobra Kai in it. I don't think they're going to have any of them people in it, but if they do, that's going to be great because it's going to be a good collaboration. And then they'll probably end up making another one, you know what I'm saying, with some of those characters from the Netflix series. I mean, it's possible. Anything's possible now with the streaming services. But let's get into the trailer.
Our traditions are rooted in history. Kung Fu, karate.
I like this, man. I like the wide shots. I like the trainer, you know, standing there watching the master, you know what I'm saying? He's standing there watching his students go at it, you know what I mean? This is a great montage to what we've seen in the past. What you think, bro?
Oh, absolutely. You know, it shows that this has been since 1984. So the fact that they got Jackie Chan, who's we know as a well-known martial artist, grandmaster martial artist, keeping the legacy going for the younger generation. You know, I'm all for that. You know, it could have been Jet Li, it could have been Donnie Yen, it could have been Tony Jaa, but they got the right guy, Jackie Chan. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Most definitely, man. I think people that go watch this in theaters, they're gonna be, you know, getting those feelings of the first Jackie Chan movie, what he did with uh, Will Smith's son. I can't think of his name right now. But
Jaden Smith.
Jaden Smith, yeah. They're gonna feel what how he was in that, and then they're also gonna tie that with Daniel's son, because you know what you felt when you was watching that. Because if you was a kid or a teenager, it was kind of like, you know what I'm saying, your football coach or your soccer coach or your basketball coach, you know what I'm saying? So he's teaching you important lessons in life, but also teaching the game, you know what I mean, or your you know, skill, you know. So let's check out the rest of this.
The tree grows strong.
You knew Mr. Miyagi?
I did not come looking for Sensei Miyagi. I came looking for you.
Man, look how old Jackie Chan look, man. Oh man, yeah.
But I
man.
like the fact that they pay homage to Mr. Miyagi.
I know they did it again. You know what I mean? You know, how he just pulled up on him, and he had all the old school whips still out there. That they actually had
Hmm.
him out there in the series too. If you watch it on Netflix, so yeah,
See, and
man, great
I never
montage.
watched Cobra Kai, but I know they pay homage to the originals in that one, and they're doing it in this one.
Man, when I say in Cobra Kai, they pay homage to everybody. I'm talking about everybody, even the people that was once LaRusso's enemies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even the guy that he fought back in China and shit. So they brought back the little girl that was in the I think it was the second one. Yeah. So I mean, it was pretty dope, man, and that's why I said like it's gonna be a great montage, especially if they bring back a lot of people from the first Karate Kids, and then probably the Cobra Kai people too. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man.
In life, you have only one question. Is it worth fighting for it or not?
Now I like this because it kind of reminds me like there's a lot of movies that kind of came out in the 90s or early 2000s.
Warriors, come out and
Yeah, yeah,
play.
man. Like, a foreign exchange student or a person that
Rumble in
came
the
to a new
Bronx.
school or uh a new city and shit, and he's getting picked on by other teenagers his age, beat up, and his money taking, lunch money and all that shit, man. So I kind of felt there'd be something like this, man. Like, it's just him and his mom. His dad died or went to war or something, died in war, you know what I mean? Like, or natural causes or something. And I knew it's gonna be something like the Jaden Smith
But see,
movie.
I like it and almost prefer it when they stick to the original script. That's what draws the original fans back to it. That's what gets them back into the feeling of what when they saw the first one in '84. Like seeing him do that jump kick, that flying crane kick in the
Mhm.
original one. Hopefully we'll see it in this one. Like that made my day seeing that as a kid.
Yeah, you know what else, man? Let's talk about the background and stuff. So they're on subways and you see them practicing on rooftops. I'm
Hmm.
thinking New York. What do you think?
Oh, definitely Subways, definitely New York or Jersey or something like that. So yeah,
Hmm. Hmm. Um, Also, like when we saw a lot of different shots in that last clip. What stuck out to you other than the rooftops?
again, just that old school '80s, '90s vibe
Five.
to it.
Yeah. Okay.
They're bringing it back, and now they're making it modern now. That's what got the crowd into it. Like you eating a New York pizza for the first time. That's the vibe when you watching this movie. Like you getting that, like you was there when the first one came out.
Okay. This might be the one
This
that
might be better than Cobra Kai.
now I was thinking that this might be better than the one that Jada Smith was in. This was probably the one that they wanted to make, but since Jada Smith and his father was so, had so much influence in Hollywood during that time period,
Yeah.
they kind of just threw him in that movie. This is probably the movie that we should have got. Well, let's keep it going though.
Lee means to me what you meant to Sensei Miyagi.
I'm doing this for all of us. Whatever it takes. Two
Shit. Oh shit. Brought
I was
out the
loving that
motherfucking
kick.
handband.
I was loving that kick. Oh, nigga, I was loving that kick, man.
Man,
Uh,
yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
got Jackie Chan written all over it.
Man,
That's got Jackie
man.
Chan stunt double.
You
No,
know
no
what?
stunt double. You do
You
your own
know
shit,
what?
break your own
I'm
legs,
starting
all
to
that.
agree with you, man. This is like this
Hmm.
kid is like the new. He's following in the footsteps
The footsteps of Jackie
of
Chan.
Jackie Chan, man. Because you
Yep.
know what he said. What he said in there, he's like, he's to me like you was to Mr. Miyagi. That's you know paraphrasing, but that's what he said. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking we're gonna get some of that stuff that Jackie Chan used to do. You know what
Rumble
I'm
in
saying?
the
We saw
box,
we
the
saw a little
Shanghai
bit of
Noon
just a
Jackie
minute ago.
Chan.
He jumped up, grabbed the little ladder, you know what I'm saying, and kicked the motherfucker on the way back down. Like Jackie Chan used to do shit like that all the time.
Hey, you know what Jackie Chan version I want to see in this movie? Drunken Master version. That's the best
Man,
Jackie I've ever
man.
seen. He's
I
Drunken
don't
Master
see this
one.
is the thing. I don't want to see them bring out all the kung fu in just one motherfucker, like all the styles, you know what I'm saying? I would like to see it over different movies. So like this movie, he learned the crane, you know what I'm saying, and how to use it. The next one, he used the prey mantis, and one after
Wait.
that one,
So
he
you
used the
said you
drunken
want this to be
master.
a series?
I mean, shit. I mean, he's a young dude, so I mean, I could see 3 movies out of this at least.
Well, let's watch the trailer first and see what
And
we think
then and
about it. Go
then
from
and
there.
then when he leaves this when he leaves this IP, you know what I'm saying, Karate Kid, this kid will probably be like in his early 20s, or maybe let's just say he's in his mid 20s and stuff. Once he's done with doing 3 movies, Karate Kid, and then he start doing more live action stuff that Jackie Chan did. We'll be following him because we followed him throughout this. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll keep it going.
Branches, one tree.
Definitely dope, man. Definitely dope. I think, man, it may not be like no grand tournament at the end, but it's kind of like a fight for my respect in my dojo at the end. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, this may sound racist, but is it kind of fucked up that I feel like it's more authentic with a Asian as the Karate Kid
Nope.
versus having it
Nah,
white?
you're not, nah, because I think a lot of people, when it first started, thought it should have been Asian. You know what I'm saying? But you know
Hmm.
what? It's like this to us. It's come full circle because it started with Asians and then it drifted out a little bit with Daniel Russo's Italian, and then it went into
Jaden is
like the
black.
white, yeah, and then Jaden's black, and now we're back to Asian again. So it just kind of went
Hmm.
full circle if you really think about it. You know what I mean? You
See,
know,
kind of watching this, bro. I'm getting the assumption of like Ip Man. You know, he's training Bruce Lee. Kind of getting that
yeah,
vibe.
yeah, I guess, yeah, I guess I can see that, man. I mean, I mean, that was real old school because it was like he started there, but then he was like the pioneer that came to America and taught his own dojo, and then he started going into like the Olympics and doing different stuff and different martial arts tournaments, and then his ass ended up getting into Hollywood and shit. So it's just like really, he was pioneer. He was a little bit different, even though he had a master and all that. It's just it seemed like he was more not like your traditional student. He was like a student that learned from him and then went on and did his own thing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yep, I can see that.
So man, this
But
one, what's up?
but I do feel like though that this also the fighting, the choreography is way better than the one with Jaden Smith.
Oh
Like
man.
you see a lot more different fighting styles, a lot more
I think it's gonna be
choreographed techniques.
I think is gonna be a different movie when it comes to the action. It's gonna be a different movie. Like with Jaden Smith one, it was his parents going over there and they was trying to adapt to, where they were living at. And, and this one is sort of the same, but it seemed like because what he said to the Russo it's kind of like shit. He's fighting for his dojo, and shit, I need you to come help, type shit. Train him. I'm getting too old for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, we basically are from the same area of martial arts. Like, I'm guessing Jackie Chan learned the same martial arts or the same uh because it come from a small village in, was it Okinawa? So I think Jackie Chan comes from there, and there's a small group of them that know that type of karate, and they kind of go into that on the Cobra Kai too a little bit. So what I'm thinking is, in this series, well, in this movie, I mean, in this movie, it's gonna be them fighting for the pride and the respect of that martial arts, because all the other martial arts have been integrated into MMA, and it's just been like all these other martial art styles have kind of been mashed together, but they've held their martial art style uh, to just them. They haven't spreaded it out throughout the like America or something. If you know what I'm talking about, bro, you know what I'm saying? Because um,
But
Taekwondo
see,
wasn't for everybody at first. You see what I'm saying?
I like how you mentioned different styles because Jackie Chan was in not only this one but the one with Jaden Smith, and
Hmm.
you seen that he wasn't as involved uh physically with Jaden as he is in this one because remember with Jaden, jack it on, jack it off. That's
Yeah,
why he was learning, the
yeah.
simple shit. But in this one, you see he's really hands on. Like this kid is doing the shit that Jaden wasn't doing in his.
Hmm.
So like I kind of want to step back and really think about it for a second. Because you talked about if they give us like three more movies of this, what about if they give us three more of Jaden? Would you want to see more of him growing up into a man, or would you want to see this new guy take over as a grown man in the fighting community?
Well,
Like what?
that's what I was saying earlier. I would like to see the new guy because he's the guy, like he's a kid now, and he learns one style right now, and that's maybe the Okinawa martial arts style. That's the basic one, and then the next one he goes up a level in the styles of martial arts in Okinawa. You know what I'm saying? Or
See, they could
it's
have
just,
went out the route.
or it can be just more moves. It ain't got to be a different style, martial arts style. It could just be different moves. You know what I mean? And different discipline in the next movie. You know what I'm
But
saying?
see, they could have
And
went out the same route with Karate Kid with Jaden, all the way up to like three movies to where he evolved into like
yeah,
the Last Dragon Leroy Green style, where he becomes the master, like Daniel-san did.
yeah, yeah,
And they could have brought him on to teach this kid along with Ralph Macchiano.
yeah. Rudolph.
Daniel-san.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, yeah. I see what you're saying. See what you're saying. And there's a lot that you can do within the Karate Kid universe. You know what I mean? There's a lot you can do. Like you can probably introduce other kids that he become friends with in this one. And then like as they go, because you do know they have tournaments. So that's the reason why I said like this first one, it doesn't have to be a tournament at the very end. He could just be fighting other martial artists in the neighborhood. They got their own dojos. And they're just fighting for their respect, because their martial art is kind of like unknown to a lot of people in New York. Everybody's doing, uh, mixed martial arts. Nobody knows this type of martial arts because it's so old and it's only been passed down to a few different people. You see what I'm saying? So
So
you go
did you
if you
see
go into the
anybody?
next movie, if you go into the next movie, you got more kids involved in this dojo of the Okinawa martial arts. So then Then the third movie can be the tournament. You know what I'm saying? Or the second one could be the semi finals or whatever. And then the third movie, you going into the finals. You know what I'm saying? Or the second movie could be regional, and then the third movie can be worldwide martial art champion. You see what I'm saying? So the first movie right now, this Legends one, this one's just for the neighborhood. And then the second one, it can be for the region, like just New York. You know what I'm saying? Whole New York and the five boroughs or whatever. And then the third one could be the worldwide martial arts tournament. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I see it.
I'm with that. Did we see anybody from other than Jackie Chan and Danielson in the other ones, 1, 2, and 3, and the one with Jade Smith in this one? Were they in here as cameos, or did we not see them yet?
I didn't see him. If we look at the credits, we didn't see him in the credits either. So there's more credits that come out. Sometimes they like to hide um some of the people that do cameos and stuff, so we won't know until either we see the second trailer or when we in theaters. So sometimes they like to hide the cameo people. You know what I mean? What if we saw Cobra Kai in this motherfucker? You see what I'm saying?
Man, I'm hoping so.
We ain't
I'm
even gotta
hoping.
see we ain't even gotta see the people that runs Cobra Kai in the series. But if we just see Cobra Kai like dojo somewhere in New York, you like, damn, there go Cobra Kai. You know what I'm saying? So that'll pay homage to the original. You know what I'm saying?
Man, if Cobra Kai's in this, man, and his students go versus this new one, oh man,
And
that's gonna be a hell of a fight.
when you kind of think about it, man, like it damn near ain't even a fucking Karate Kid movie without Cobra Kai. You know what I'm saying? It's damn near not even a karate, because almost every single Karate Kid movie that came out had Cobra Kai in the motherfucker. I think it was the next Karate Kid with the female in there. I think they wasn't in that one. And then they wasn't, I'm not sure, but they wasn't in the second one. Those are the only two I think they was not in. Everything else they was in. You know what I'm saying? So it was Karate Kid 1, Karate Kid 2, Karate Kid 3, and then there was the next Karate Kid. I think that was 4. And then they had like one more after that one. I have to check it out just to be sure. But I'm positive they did. Let me see. 1, 2. Yeah. They did. So yeah, the fourth one is the next Karate Kid. That's the one without Cobra Kai in there, and then they wasn't in the one with Jaded Smith neither, and that one was the fifth one. So yeah, they were in the first 3, but they wasn't in the fourth and fifth. And if we see them in this one, um, yeah, if we see them in this one, yeah. So then they be like in 4 of them. So yeah, man, it's gonna be like that, bro. It's gonna be dope. We bring it back, saying martial arts and theaters. You ain't seen that in a minute. Most of it's been mixed martial arts.
It would have almost been as good as to see Jet Li in here or Donnie Yen or some more of the greats in this one because again, the
I
Karate Kid
mean,
is such a huge
let's think about it.
franchise.
This is a movie that's think about it. This is a movie that's gonna be um in theaters. Jackie Chan's a big draw. I don't have a doubt that we could see them in here as a trainer, you know what I'm saying, or a master, you know what I'm saying, of a dojo, you know what I'm saying? We could see Danny Yang in this motherfucker, bro. Like he could have the best motherfucking martial arts dojos throughout the five boroughs. He could be the new Cobra Kai dude, you know what I'm saying? Or he could be like a different martial art dojo that's their rival and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I
Hmm.
don't put it past them, bro. I don't anybody that's in martial art, like even Michael J. White. if you see him in here, then you know, man, they really took their time.
I mean, Michael J. White, he's in
And
every kung fu movie nowadays. So
I'm just saying, bro, this
he's
is going.
like the Stan Lee of kung fu movies, bro.
Yeah, this is see this movie is gonna see they've been doing this a lot lately. They've been going back and grabbing movies that we grew up with, so that way we could take our kids to go watch this and be like, "Hey, I grew up on this." You know what I'm saying? So you kind of getting, the full family coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a smart move, man. It's a smart, it's just
But
real.
see, they did it right when they put Cobra Kai on Netflix and build the story.
Yeah,
So it,
yeah.
it it made the fan base grow and grow. So now when they
Grow.
did this and they
Mm-hmm.
attached Jackie Chan to it, that's gonna be a huge success behind
Huge,
it. And not only
huge.
that, you bring back Daniel's son, the original Karate Kid, in this motherfucker. That's gonna make it blow up even more.
Bro, it's almost like they doing a Star Wars type shit where they go grab, the what's his name that did Han Solo, and then they go get, Mark what's his name? Man, I can't think of these guys' names right now. I'm thinking
Mark
all
Hamill.
Mark Hamill, yeah. I'm thinking about all martial arts right now. Yeah, it's like kind of like what they did, man. They went and got the original people.
See, this is what Beetlejuice 2 should have did. They should have came out with a Beetlejuice series on Netflix, get a couple episodes in or two seasons, and then make Beetlejuice 2. And
Hmm
would have did the numbers.
hmm
But because nobody knew about it, but this old generation, it bombed. This is
But
why I know this movie is going to be so good because they did it right. Cobra Kai
they
was
did it right. Cobra Kai was the build up for it. Yes. Yep.
Cobra Kai was one of the number one shows on Netflix back in this a time it came out. Probably still
hmm
is to this day.
hmm Man, uh, we need to go ahead and rate the trailer and shit. Let's
Oh
give our
man,
final thoughts and everything. So
oh
I
man.
give it an 8. Uh, because we didn't see a whole lot. They flashed the action at us and stuff, so I'm gonna give it an 8 right now, which is still hella good. You know what I'm saying? Like for a trailer, you know what I'm saying, to drop with like 2 minutes, barely 2 minutes. We got a little bit of story. You can kind of read between the lines on that one, but then there's some other stuff going on. So, I give it an 8. What you give it?
I give it a 9 out of 10. I've been a huge Jackie Chan since Fearless Hyena back
Yeah,
in the early 1979. That was the first movie my stepdad, before he passed away, we watched together when I was a kid.
yeah,
Rumble in the Bronx. Even the Rush Hour movies with Chris Tucker. Like I've been a huge fan of his, so
yeah,
I'm gonna see it on the strength of that.
yeah, yeah.
Uh, I've been a huge karate fan for the longest. So again, I can't wait to see it. The trailer is amazing. From what I can see, like I said, new Karate Kid. He's Asian, which I feel like should have been in the first place when you mentioned the Karate Kids, because all Asians know karate. No offense. So yeah, can't wait to see it. March 30th, 2025. Man, next year it's gonna be good movies next year. I can't wait.
Yep. My final thoughts are we got 5 minutes left. Yeah, this is going to be great. I think it's going to spark more ideals of traditional martial arts again. Back when we had so many martial art films that was just coming out on VHS and stuff like that. For you guys that don't know what VHS is, Google it.
Because if you think
uh,
about it, remember when
but
they remade Roadhouse and
yeah, yeah, they been
uh
going back. They've been going,
and put
but
UFC fighter in that. So
see,
yep,
this
they're
is
going back.
they going back. But I'm liking that we get martial arts. We're not getting this mixed martial arts. We getting martial arts, and we getting different. We're gonna be getting different styles. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the stuff that, even the '70s. It was very popular to see martial art movies and
Kung Fu.
Bruce Lee. Even the DJs used to be, had master
They
oh, I'm
had
trying
the Bruce
Grant.
Lee's and Jackie Chan
They
movies.
I'm talking about the DJs, the guys that did the music back in Master Grand Flash. They always had like a master name because they was, you know, spinning on the tables and shit, you know what I'm saying? DJs and shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying, man. Like, I think it's gonna bring back that era just a little bit. It may not be fully like that, but it's gonna bring back that era when we was getting a whole bunch of martial art films back to back to back. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, can't wait to see it, y'all. It's gonna be good. But ladies and gentlemen, we reached the end of the trailer review. If you like the content, subscribe to our YouTube channel and our new Rumble channel. This is Bone and Big Ed signing off.
All right, y'all. Happy holidays. We out.
Merry Christmas, y'all.